So this is the reading program. This is the second week. Let me give you a review on what we have discussed so far and what we are going to discuss today as well. Okay, so our target or our objectives that to remember some skills concerning reading to improve our reading, and also to make sure that we are getting better and we are reading at least maybe like 30 minutes, 1 hour in a day. Then at the end, we will be having a math test. Maybe after just 1 second, let me accept Karim. So maybe we will have like some kind of math test again to evaluate you and see whether you progressed or not. And those who will get more around 3 to 5 points, they will get some bonus plus some gifts, some money. And those who will reach 10, they will get more bonus and more money. So let me show you now what we've discussed so far. So for Ahmed and Wasim, because they have not been there, so far we discussed, we have like very quick introduction. The first week was mainly concerning literature. Just 1 second. The first week was mainly concerning literature, and we still have maybe today as well. We are discussing literature. We discussed what's genre and different types of literature or writing in general. What is the story structure, like plot and so on. Point of view as well. This was last time. Setting, the place, and the timing and how to find them. We also discussed what is the theme, the main message of the story, the conflict, which is the fight. We also discussed predictions, like to try to expect what's going to happen in the future. So Jenna also joined us. So again, I'll repeat again at the end anyways, but this is what we discussed. We discussed around, just 1 second, let me accept her. Okay, she's there. So as I was mentioning, we should cover all those skills. I'm talking about from grade 7 to 10, all those skills. We discussed maybe like 7 or 8, as I said, the story structure, genre, point of views, setting, theme and conflict as well, discuss predictions. Today, we are going to discuss characterization, and irony, and maybe literary device. I just want to tell you, for those who just arrived today, like Jana and Wasim, and who else? And Ahmed. So we have a Telegram group where I'm going to put the material, and you will see you will find the material there for the previous week. I'll write. So what you have to do after we finish, or now actually you can do this, you download this Telegram. This is the first thing you will be doing. The second thing, take down, I'll write you my number now in a message for all of you to be able to join this group. Send me a message by your name, write your name. This is Dia, and so this is Jana, for example, or Ahmed. And I'm writing my number now for all of you, so you can join the group. So after this course, we said we will have some kind of math test again to see whether you progressed or not. So I sent you now all my number. Please write it down and download Telegram, and then send me a message so I can add you to this group so you can see the material for the previous week. So let's get started today. So let's get started with the characterization. So for example, characterization is very simple. For example, I ask you about one of your friends. Or Wasim, how can you describe your brother, Ahmed? Can you give us Can you tell us anything about him?
He is my brother.
I can do
No,
everything.
some description like is he kind, helpful, cute, whatever. What do you think about him as a brother? Anything? You cannot describe your brother? He has been living with you for a long time.
No, I can't describe him.
I can discuss. I can
Okay,
describe.
Ahmed, describe your brother. What can you say about your brother?
Wasim is very silly. The last time he became such a prankster, he can annoy people pretty much. But he's a kind person, and he always know what to do.
Okay, very nice. So this is what this is the lesson. Actually, we just read some text, we find some characters, we try to describe them, or try to find out how they behave throughout their behavior. We try to find out to give them an adjective or to describe them in one word or another. So this is our lesson for today, mainly characterization. So let's know what does it mean direct and indirect characterization, and then do some practice. So the words which we learn, we already know from last time what narration, like the telling of the story. The person who's telling the story is called the narrator. Through the dialogue also, or the conversation between the characters, this is what's called the dialogue, which is between quotation marks. And we will know what does it mean direct and indirect characterization, and you will know, of course, what does it mean explicit and implicit. So the narrator is the one who is telling us the story. He's throughout the story, we'll know the setting, the place, and the timing, and of course, we will meet the characters. Okay. He's just telling us the events. So this is the story. The narrator is giving those information like the characters, the settings, the events to us as the readers. We already know this, and it's very simple. However, not all the time he is telling us directly about the characters. He's not telling us that, let's say we have a character called Jack. He's not going to tell us all the time that Jack is a very kind, sweet, nice guy who likes to help people. Not all the time our narrator is telling us like this explicitly. Sometimes he just try to hide, or not to hide, try to make you, as a reader, try to guess the meaning or the description of the character. Najar, I hear your voice. So here we have some characters. Mr. Morton, when are you going to let us in the classroom? The loud student asks. So we have a student here, and he's being described by being loud. This is kind of direct characterization. He's being described directly by our narrator. The sleepy student said, this usually doesn't happen, by the way, guys. Sometimes you need to infer or try to guess, do an educated guess about the characters. It's not all the time like this. Said Mr. Morton said we can come in when you are quiet. When we are quiet, quiet down, students, said Mr. Morton. The students were still very noisy. So as you can see, how can I find the direct characterization? By adjectives. I thought you said you wanted to come in and sit down, said Mr. Morton. So this is kind of direct characterization. But let's look and see the difference between that one, the previous one, and this one. When are you going to let us in the classroom? The loud student asked. As you can see here, quotation marks. The characters are speaking, and the narrator actually is also giving some kind of direct characterization. He's telling us exactly something about our character. But the difference here that we can see some quotation marks, we see some kind of dialogue, and throughout the dialogue, I try to know more about the characters. You already saw such different. This is what is called quotation marks, which you see. It's like the dialogue between the characters. Whatever outside the quotation marks, those are the words of the narrator, the person who is telling the story. So the narrator, again, the one who is telling the story. If something between quotation mark, those are the words of the characters. To know more about to give some description about the character, you have to, of course, to focus on both what the narrator is saying and how the narrator is discussing and speaking to each other. Okay, now just 1 second, please.
What's up, Doc?
So direct characterization is when the narrator is telling you explicitly, directly, without hiding some information about our character. Tom struggled in school, but tried hard. So he's telling us something directly, that he was suffering or struggled and that he got tired. This is, what does it mean? Pam was lazy. This is kind of direct characterization. He's telling you what is he exactly. Explicit mean clearly stated. Indirect, which most of the time that the narrator doesn't reveal or doesn't tell you directly that our guy is so and so. You try to infer or try to do some educated guess or read between the lines to know more about the character. Jess left the pizza crust on her floor. So I can infer if someone leaves something on the floor, I can consider her messy person. Not very clean or neat, not clean or not neat. He didn't tell you exactly that Jesse is a messy, unclean person or not neat person. It just, you try to infer. This is what is the case most of the time. Tim helped old Miss Jones. Just 1 second, please. So Mrs. Jones with her bags. So I guess, or through my previous knowledge, that's when someone helps an old person. So I see that he's kind of helpful, he's kind, and so on. But the writer or the narrator didn't tell me explicitly what he is or she is. And this is what is meaning by implicit. Implicit, like in a hidden way, not clearly stated. Now it's time for practice. This is just a review, where again, we are describing each other, we are describing characters which we see in a text, and especially fiction. So I want you to read this.
What this?
And tell me, what do you know about our character here? You can send me the answer in a message. After class, Dija.
We should read it. What we should read?
I'm sorry?
What we should read? There is nothing.
What do you mean there is nothing?
What we should read? Really, what?
You don't see the text? Oh my God.
Which text? Which text?
I'm sharing the screen.
Where?
You cannot see the screen which I'm sharing?
No, I don't see anything.
So I was speaking with myself, or what you were doing? Okay. What are you doing, Ahmed?
What's up, Doc?
No, I see that I'm sharing. Is just Ahmed only or the rest? What about the rest? Can you see, guys, what I was showing on the PowerPoint or not?
Yes.
So I'm not sure why, Ahmed, you were not able to see. But please now switch on your mics and let's try to practice now. So I want you to read this carefully and tell me something about our character here. You can send me the answer in a message. After class, DJ asked Dana a question. I'm sorry, Dana, but my little brother was sick and my parents made me stay home and watch him yesterday. Can I see you reading notes? I want you to tell me something about Dana. Dana huffed and rolled her eyes. She replied to DJ, oh, I don't know where they are right now. What can you infer or what can you tell me about this character? So I'm
She's
just going to
lying.
summarize. Okay, she is lying. This is her action. Very good, Wasim. But can you tell me something about, so she is a liar? Okay, what else you can tell me about her? Imagine that you were absent one day, okay, and then you came on the next day asking one of your colleagues, let's say Adam or so on, and asked him, could you, and you are sure that he attended the lessons and he's all the time focusing with the teacher and writing down everything. And then you ask him, could you please give me your notes so I can check what we've taken yesterday? And he's telling you, I'm sorry. He rolled his eyes and huffed like, and then he tells you, I'm not sure where is it. Maybe I forgot my copybook. So he's a liar, one thing. What else we can describe him? He's not helpful, right? He is not supporting person. So let's do the next one. She is rude also. You cannot huff in front of your friend's face. Okay, do this one as well. While playing football with his friends, Ivan overthrew the ball and accidentally broke his mother's picture window. Nobody was at home, but all of the other boys soon found excuses to leave. When Ivan's mom came home, she asked what had happened. Ivan looked her in the face and said, a bird smashed into the window, mom. So what can you tell me about Ivan? Very easy one. How can we describe Ivan in some words? Ivan looked in her face and he told her actually the window was broken because of a bird, but he was playing football with his friends.
He's a liar.
So he's a liar. He's a
liar.
careless person who plays football inside the flat. Of course, he will damage something.
Inside of what?
So he's careless, he's liar. So now what I'm going to do now, I'm going to send you a worksheet. I'll give you maybe 5 minutes or 10 minutes to answer the worksheet. Okay? So I'll send you the worksheet on this Telegram. So please, those who haven't joined yet, download the application and join the group. Download the application, send me a message, and then join the group. Those who are already on Telegram, start answering, and I'll get back to you in 5 minutes. Okay?
What's up, Doc?
Did you download Ahmed the application and Jana and Wasim? So I sent you worksheet number 1. Please start answering from 1 to.
وسيم انا هبعت لك الفايل. I will send you the file in WhatsApp.
لا anyway let him join the group. So
يا مستر دياب كل ده يا مستر دياب.
Mister, the file doesn't let me to go inside. Like it doesn't. Like each time I try to open the file, it doesn't work.
Okay, I'll share it anyway with you now.
Okay.
And please answer the answers all together. I asked you for the first four paragraphs. I need the answers from 1 to 4 for this worksheet. You write me the answers, the 4 together, not 1, then send me, 1, then send me, 4 together as a direct message to me. Okay? So I'm going to share now.
I send
The
you
worksheet.
Sim in WhatsApp the file. شفتها يا
حبيبي.
وسيم؟ حبيبي يا اسطى.
Now I see. Now I see.
But anyway, I want you to join the group so you can get access to the rest of the files.
Number 1 لغاية number 4. Going to that
Yes,
one.
from 1 to 4, please. We have 5 minutes, and then we finish. We go to another lesson. Let's see who
Mister,
gets all of them.
I joined the Telegram and I wrote your number.
You wrote, send me a message and I will add you. Send me a message now, direct message to me. And I wrote the number in a text message. I wrote the number to you, all of you, in a text message.
Ah. Un truc qui est... 5 minutes. Mister, I messaged you.
Yes, good job, Jana. I saw your answer now. So the number again, here is it, 01. Okay, I'll leave you now to focus and start answering. Just don't explain your why you see like this. Just tell me what character trait or what do you see about Jack? What do you see about Craig? What do you see about Kylie? What do you see about Corey? And that's all.
I see that Jack doesn't get the
Don't
pot.
tell me anything now. Just write your answer as in a text your answer in a text message or in the chatting.
Okay, so show me first the PowerPoint. So
Stop, whoever is making this noise, stop, please.
that's Wasim, my brother.
Allah.
What I wanted to say. Yeah, now I know.
Hey guys, anyone finished? Those who finished, you can answer number 5.
Jack doesn't get the pot.
You're still in Jack?
No, I just wanted
Answer
to say
from 1 to 4. Answer
I'm
from 1 to
answering.
4. From 1 to 4 only, guys, okay?
Yes.
I think it's time. So let's start with number 1. Jack is Casey's older brother. One day,
Can I answer, Mr.?
yes, I want to see some of you sent me the answers in a message. Excellent. Most of you got them correct. As you can see, very, very easy lesson. So we have 2 characters. Whenever you have characters, all the time highlight them. Because sometimes if you are reading a novel, for instance, or something, you will have a lot of characters and you maybe get confused between them. So we have Jack and Casey, which is older brother, Jack. One day they were walking home from school when a cold front rolls. So temperature, it's cold. Jack is dressed appropriately.
Hammond said that Jack is greedy.
He takes off his sweatshirt and offers it to her, which is looks like now she is a girl. Casey is a girl. So he gives his sweatshirt or jacket to his sister. She gratefully accepts. Jack is now colder, but he is happier. So what can you tell us about Jack? Let me ask, for example, let me ask Karim. What do you think, Karim, about Jack? How do you see him? Karim, I'm seeing to myself.
No. I heard you. It's just I was on the file and I needed to scroll to the Zoom.
So what do you think about him?
I haven't answered
what do you
number
think
1.
also?
I haven't answered number 1 because I don't know.
Okay, it's very easy. Try now. Jana also, I see you sent me some message. Yes, very good. Your answers are correct. So yes, we have a boy who helps a girl, and it's his sister. He gives her his jacket because she feels cold. She was not wearing appropriate clothes for the weather. So he is helpful, kind, maybe we can say about him. Helpful, kind, gentleman, and so on. Next one, Craig. This one for Wasim and Nadia. Just 1 second, let me check if someone else is waiting in the waiting room. Craig is a football player training over the summer for the next season. The coach demands that all the players should come at 6. So we have Craig and we have the coach at 6 and lift weights until 8. So they should come 6 o'clock. Craig gets there at 5. He comes to the gym or whatever 1 hour before. So what do you think about him? Ed, you or Wasim? What do you think about someone who comes?
That he comes earlier.
Yes, what does this tell you about his personality?
That
We'll discuss personality.
he
What do you
cares.
think? He's a caring person. Yes, excellent. Well done, really. He's punctual, actually not just punctual, someone who comes on time. So he responsible. He wants to be to join this season or to be a very good football player. So we can consider him as well responsible. Excellent. Well done. The next one for Jana. And where is Nadia? Nadia. Yep. Just 1 second again. Okay, Anna. So we have a character. Her name is Anna. Volunteer to help Kylie. So Anna is the one who is helping Kylie, but we are asking here about Kylie, okay? When Anna washed the mirrors, Kylie asked if she used paper towels instead of newspaper. Why you use paper towel? Why you didn't use newspaper? When Anna admitted that she had, Kylie asked her to redo them. So to clean the windows again using newspapers rather than the towels. Then when Anna was sweeping, Kylie corrected her on her technique. She doesn't like the way she sweeps the floor. Don't just push the dirt around and sweep it, Kylie told Anna. So what do you think about such character? What do you think about Kylie Jenner?
She's
Can you
rude.
write me, please? Or can you tell me, please? Kylie is rude, excellent. She is a demanding person, authoritative. So, but very good that you mentioned she is rude. She doesn't appreciate, not appreciating the help from Anna. So yes, very good. Good job. As you can see, it's very easy. So now let's go to number 4, the last one, and then we will go to another lesson. Corey came back from the bathroom and noticed that her rainbow pencil was missing. We have a character, her name or his name is Corey, her, so it's a girl, came back from the bathroom and the pencil, rainbow pencil, like a colorful pencil, is not there anymore. She looked around the room and saw that Beth was using a rainbow pencil, so one of her friends using it. Corey started crying uncontrollably and ran out of the room. What do you see in such person? I just took a pencil from you. Let's imagine this in the class, and you started crying and leaving the class. How can you describe such person or such behavior? What do you think, Najar and Wasim? Wasim, you haven't answered anything so far. And Karim, try also. And where is Nadia? Nadia left? Oh, here. Where are you, Nadia? Also, I haven't heard from you. What do you think if if one of your friends in class, let's say Nardine or what's her name, Jana, took a pencil from you, or you took a pencil from her when she was out, and then when she saw that she started crying. What do you see about? What can you say about her character? Karim, let's see the answers of Karim. She's getting bullied. We are not describing here, Karim, we're not using verbs. We are using adjectives. We want to describe a character, like he is helpful, he is trustworthy, he is kind, he is responsible. So what do you see about Corey?
What was that?
Overreactive, maybe. She
Yes,
just
it
took a
was.
pen. What is wrong? What's going to happen if she took a pen? She'll give it to you later. What's wrong? Overreactive person, dramatic maybe. And that's all. So we will stop with this lesson. I'll send you a worksheet so you can answer, and we will come back in 30 minutes, not in 15 minutes. So now it's 10:42. We will come back
Ooh, finally.
11:15. I'll send you a worksheet now, and please, those who haven't joined yet, like Jana, Ahmed, Wasim, join the group. Send me a message first on Telegram so I can add you on the group. And I'll send you the worksheet on the group. Another worksheet, or not another worksheet, the same worksheet, but I want you to answer from 5 to 10. And if you get, and when you get from 5 to 10, when you get the answers, send me a message on the Telegram. Send me the answers, all the answers on Telegram from 5 to 10. You have 30 minutes, finish, and then you take break and come back in 30 minutes.
Mister,
Okay, see you.
you're not answering.
What?
Mister, sorry, but I don't know how to use Telegram.
Just download. It's an application on
I
the Play
downloaded
Store.
already.
Okay,
already
download
did.
it. Okay. Did you sign up, like create an account and your mobile
No,
number
I
and
don't
so
know how to
on?
create an account. I'm not using Telegram at home. I never had it. I didn't use it.
Okay, now we'll start to using it. You just join by your phone number.
I don't know my
Just
phone
write
number.
down your phone number. You receive a message.
I
After
don't
you
know my
receive a
phone
message,
number.
go ask your mother. She knows. Okay. Anyway, the worksheet. I'll send it on Zoom as well. Or you can take a screenshot now. Take a screenshot because I can't send it from the tablet. So take a screenshot now. This is the rest of the exercises which you will be answering, and send me the answers on Telegram, or if you cannot use Telegram or whatever, so send me the answers when we come back in 30 minutes. Okay, see you guys. Bye-bye.
SMS
Не здесь, на планшете, а на телефоне.